happened to know another person who was very influential in my life, and that was Richard Pryor. Richard was an amazing kind of person too, because he exiled himself in his own country, and he came to Berkeley and lived in a room by himself. And but 2 years later, I was on a movie set with him, and Sidney Poitier was directing the movie, and Richard was teasing Sidney Poitier about saying the MF word, but Sidney couldn't say the words that most people, black people who grow up under oppression, can say. He couldn't say it. And so Richard said to him, "This is Cecil." He knew James Baldwin. And Mr. Poitier I was sitting at the table, he sat there. And he said, there's something I never could understand about James Baldwin. Here's a man who left his own country and lived abroad. I could never do that, he said, which was a kind of shock to me, because anybody here who knows something about Sidney Poitier, he's not born in America, he's born in the Bahamas. So he literally had done the very thing he was saying. I couldn't understand Mr. Baldwin doing something like that. We all forget that you're either exiled in your life, as Richard was, as James Baldwin was, and you become the most confident person in the world. Here was Richard sleeping on a guy's sofa. 2 years later, he's the king he had more confidence than anybody you could imagine. Sidney Poitier is directing the film and happy to do so for Richard Pryor. Because Richard Pryor has something I can't explain it. That's why I kind of wrote the book, trying to get closer to who James Baldwin was. So Jimmy had this incredible confidence.